Excuse me. Kevin beat Gashapon today. Tune in next time to see who wins. First comment in the chat. I don't know what to play because I've already beaten Ghouls and Ghosts. Like, that's all of it. I don't know where else your time goes at this point. I could play it again. I mean, I don't know. Is this microphone loud enough? I feel like it isn't. I feel like Windows probably... Yeah, there it is. I have no idea. Oh, that's way louder. I have no idea how Windows periodically is just like, hey, you know how your microphone was set at 100%? We're just going to set it to like 80 or like 88 or 92 or some like arbitrary number that God knows what it's based on. Maybe workout time at some point, but I also just ate, so probably would not go well. But I should do it to some extent if I can, I guess. Just so it's not another case of oops. Didn't do this for like 8 months. Excuse me. No, I just bought a stir-fry thing from Honeygrow. It's good. It's generally good. Is that gonna work? No. The cinnamon toast shrimp. Yeah, so apparently that thing was just made up, I think. Is the update as of today. And the person who came up with it's apparently a piece of shit, but I've not been paying that much attention. Sure. Oh, that's not where that should have gone. I did, however, get dosed up with magic mushrooms yesterday, so that was something. No. How was that experience? Oh, God, it was... It is indescribable. What happens to you. Like, English does not have the words for it. Like, you can kind of explain it, but everything is, like, so far beyond what an explanation could possibly convey about it. I will say it is probably the most beautiful experience of my life. Everything... Oh God, I don't even know where you start. Like... Oh God. I will say, unfortunately, I don't really feel significantly better. I was sort of hoping you would do it, and then it's like... Ah, yes. that fixed it. But no, I still don't feel great. But like, there are multiple phases to it. You know, at first, when it's really starting to kick in, it's sort of kind of like that feeling that you get right before you're about to fall asleep, where things feel kind of chaotic a little bit in your brain. Oops, that shouldn't have gone there. I don't know why I'm resetting. You know, there's this period where it feels like you're feeling like every emotion you've ever felt constantly, like hundreds of times every second, flipping back and forth immediately at its highest intensity, but for like the tiniest fraction of time. So you're just sort of aware of it happening, but none of it really sinks in any kind of negative way. It's so weird. It's really difficult to get any of it across if you've never tried. And I would imagine it's also incredibly different person to person. You know, or at some point there's this sensation that like your soul kind of leaves your body and then it gets ripped apart. You know, you're still physically conscious and you know where you still are, and you hear things in the outside world, and you're aware of all of that, and you're sort of aware of what your body was doing. For like the entire time, I was worried my mouth was just going to fall open, and I would just lie there on the bed with my mouth agape. So I was constantly paranoid about making sure that I did not look like I was stuck in a yawn the entire time. But like, you're aware that you're just somehow separated from your body for a bit, and like everything about you and your personality and your thoughts, it all just sort of melts away into this, like the purest, most basic essence of who you are as a person. And this is all gonna sound incredibly hippy-dippy, and I realize that, but also like doing the best I can to explain it. And like it's just so much stuff just melts away. Every like negative thought you've had, everything you've ever felt that was stressful, everything, you know, that you've ever been sarcastic or cynical about or worried about or any of that, it's all just gone, and you just exist in this state of perfect, beautiful bliss where like your mind is hyperactive but in the best way possible, and you're just left with this feeling that everything is great and everything is beautiful, and you love the world and you love everything in the world, and everything in the world loves you back, and it's just this beautiful state of existence for a bit. And you're so grateful that, you know, somebody could give this to you, that you could possibly even experience such a thing. You know, it really just feels like you're transcending yourself and you're hitting some sort of nirvana where, you know, all the things you have ever worried about in your life, it's all meaningless. You know, and it's all just been replaced with love and gratitude and the sense that you understand the true nature of everything. You want to tell everybody about it. You want everyone to have that sort of experience. It gave me a lot of insight into almost like how cults are formed, or like how people have this sense of like religious ecstasy. Because you really feel it. It's odd how spiritual it is, and I'm not like a religious person at all. But in that moment, you know, it really feels like it. And it is overwhelming and blissful in the best way you could ever possibly imagine. Also, all the visual hallucinations are really fun. Like, you feel incredibly tiny in any space that you're in. The room you're in, the bed you're on, it all feels massive in comparison. Everything in your vision moves constantly, with all these little rotating rainbow geometric shapes. A lot of, like, little swirly patterns that just keep dancing around in your vision. Any sort of, like, regular pattern you've seen, like, tiling in a bathroom or something, really stood out, because I had to get up and use the bathroom, like, half a dozen times, because I also drank 3 liters of water during it. It all just moves, and it's all alive, and you're just sort of aware of everything and how it is, and the fact that it is how it is great and beautiful and fantastic in a way that is just incredible. And it feels like, you know, your brain is the cleanest it has ever been. Everything you see with your eyes feels like it's the first time you're seeing it, and it's beautiful, and fills you with joy. And it's really nice. I don't know. I had a lot of fun during it. You know, and one of the things that stood out, because, like, after that state where it sort of feels like, you know, you yourself and a lot of aspects of your personality are just sort of being ripped apart into just the very base elements of you as a person. Eventually you sort of start coming back, and that takes a little bit. But, like, you know, a lot of the worries that you have and a lot of the stress that you might feel, or a lot of the, like, excuse me, like negative self-talk or anything like that that had been getting you down, just, at least in my case, just didn't make sense. Like, I would think about all the depressive thoughts I've had and all of the, you know, things that have made me miserable or the things that I feel stuck on, and you try to think about them and you realize, like, well, none of that makes any sense. Like, this thought pattern, this thing that I'm thinking of just does not feel compatible with how I am in this moment. And you don't really believe any of it. And it's great and liberating, like a massive weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And, you know, you're just sitting there smiling and then crying a bunch, but only due to, like, just the sheer joy that you're feeling. It's incredible. Unfortunately, now I just feel like I've always felt, unfortunately. I was sort of hoping I would wake up the next day where, you know, oh, well, that was a revelatory experience and now I'm better. And I feel happy and upbeat and whatever. Like, I woke up today and felt pretty much the same as I did prior to being on psilocybin, and in all honesty, was kind of disappointed. You know, I was hoping I would wake up and some of that would have remained, and I would feel, you know, renewed in the way that you sort of feel during the experience, but so far I've kind of just felt more or less the same. Also very exhausted afterwards. Yeah, I'm talking about the shrooms. Yeah, I mean, I know neurogenesis takes a bit. You know, I'm trying to stay open-minded about it. But I don't know, like, overall today I've just felt very emotionally flat. I'm trying to keep some of the lessons for, like, you know, certain things not making sense well, no, how do I phrase it? You know, the sense that, you know, you don't have to worry about judgment from people in the same way, or that you don't have to, I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but I think it was at least a productive thing to be outside your head for a bit, and then think about the same things that have been getting you down for ages and ages and ages, and then realize, like, you know, I've been in a place where it doesn't really make any sense, and maybe, just maybe, you know, there is some way out of it, or like, you know, what felt as realistic and logical and whatever else to you for years and years, you know, maybe isn't. But we shall see. Yeah, I mean, again, I'll see how it goes. I really wished that I did it when I was outside, but for the requirements of the study, they had you inside listening to a specific playlist that I have to say was honestly very helpful until they started putting, like, the vocal tracks and Sting's Field of Gold, I think it was. But that was toward the end, and I was more or less back to reality at that point. So it just sort of felt like, oh great, hokey Sting music. Apparently, one of the playlists that they use for people taking psilocybin in Johns Hopkins ends with Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World, which, thank God I didn't get that one, because that sounds like the worst thing. You know, from how it felt being high on psilocybin and then having just Louis Armstrong blasting through the headphones would probably not have gone great. But who knows? But yeah, it was aggressively positive in indescribable ways. You know, the things that you feel and the place that your consciousness goes are just... It's like it's in another language. There's no way to describe how it feels, really. You know, that was my best attempt, but... You know, it's a place that you go, and when you're there, you understand. But if you're not, you just can't. You know, the weight of what you're able to express in English just does not possibly do it any justice. God damn it. Yeah, I had the shroom trial. That was yesterday. And then I had one of the, like, debriefing therapy sessions today, which I absolutely hate. Because it's just constant peppering with questions. Oh, how do you feel this? What is it like to feel that? How does that feel? How do you know you're feeling this? Like, I don't know what you're looking to get out of these questions. I don't really have answers. You just sort of know for a lot of this, and... You know... I think having somebody poke at the experience critically and ask you, like, well, how do you know these things you experienced are real or are going to be helpful or something? You know, at the moment, anything that I might have learned from it feels like it's just this house of cards, and if people keep poking at it, you know, you don't want to just have it all collapse and then realize, like, oh yeah, well, I was on drugs and none of that made any sense and whatever. So, I have to go back and do another one next week. And then another one 2 weeks after that, and then like 2 months or something. No, I got the highest dose. I had 25 milligrams of straight up psilocybin. And the weird thing is, it is this very odd I don't know how to explain it. Like, you feel intensely spiritual and intensely perceptive in a way that you've never felt before, but you also sort of know that, like, in the back of your mind, somebody did this to you. It's like a wholly artificial experience. They gave you pills, you put on your eye shade, they give you the music, and then you just go. And it's weird because in the back of your mind you realize, like, yeah, these are all my thoughts, and this experience I'm having is incredibly profound, but also, you know, someone just put you there. And it almost had this, like, the Matrix vibe to it, where, you know, you feel like you're ascending, you're understanding all these things on a level that you've never understood them before, but then you also remember, well, I just took 5 of these pills, and then zoned out. I would imagine if you're actually just having the actual plant, you know, in a different sort of shamanistic sort of setting, it might resonate differently, but who knows. No, I mean, it's not necessarily artificial, but just this feeling where it feels so profound and so unique and so, you know, I don't even know how to explain it, but it feels so much like a product of your own consciousness, but also you're still aware that, like, somebody put you here artificially. You know, this is not anything that you would ever really be able to achieve otherwise, I assume. I mean, if so, you'd have to tell me, but... Like, you think everything is profound and you're discovering all these things about yourself and the world around you, but also, again, like, no, this was done to you by other people who gave you these things and gave you this setting and this opportunity to do it. And that doesn't necessarily make it negative, it just adds this, I don't know, strange element to it. In almost like a cyberpunk dystopia kind of way. Also, my god, I had to, again, use the bathroom like half a dozen times. And they just kept giving me bottle after bottle of water, and I would just keep drinking them. And it was funny, because at first, when I felt it coming on, I was like, hey, so I don't focus on this the entire time, can I just use the bathroom? And little did I know, I would be there a lot. And it was funny, because the far your vision, but there's just a whole field of them across your entire field of vision. You know, there was some, not even like some, there's like a lot of double vision on things, but none of it was like in a negative way. You know, if anything, it was all very fun to kind of play around with, because I would constantly blink my eyes beneath the eye shade. I mean, feel free to ask, but... it's very hard to explain a lot of it. No, I was talking about the magic mushrooms yesterday for the clinical trial. It's kind of a shame, though, because there really is this point, like, after the most intense, like, soul-rending parts of the trip, but before you kind of come down and feel mostly normal again, where you're just left with the sensation that everything is great, and everything makes you smile, and you're just sitting there grinning. Yes, I don't know. I've never had them. Not even for, like... when I got my wisdom teeth out, I got a bunch of Percocet and I didn't take any of them because you've seen the way that I react to, like, self-control and internet slot machines or, like, video game gambling. I kind of feel like, you know, purest sense of bliss and satisfaction and comfort that you could ever possibly imagine, and then multiply it 100 times. Yeah, they asked me what I wanted to eat afterwards, so somebody went shopping and brought a couple snacks. I mean, nobody tried to guide me. You know, I'm used to hearing this in my head a bunch, but, you know, it really took on this almost, like, spiritual guide kind of sense that I didn't think would happen without any sort of external prompting. But it just went and did its thing. And, you know, drugs, they're incredible, I guess. And there's a lot we don't know about consciousness, I suppose. But, man, what a thing. Is my internal monologue still positive? It's not the same as it was when I was having the psilocybin. It's mostly back to how it always is. The only difference is that I feel like it's... excuse me. Less worried and more sort of self-assured. I mean, it's hard to tell because it's only been a day afterwards, and I really haven't been exposed to all that many situations after. You know, had the drugs, came home, stayed in my apartment. That's kind of it. So, you know, it hasn't had that much chance to really react to anything else. No, it wouldn't even be hopeful. It's just like the absence of some of the negative stuff. Not like the presence of anything positive. Or anything, you know, more positive than would otherwise be there. But there is this sense where, you know, it feels sort of less on, you know, like the judgment side of things, either of others or of yourself or something. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely positive. I can't say there was really anything negative about it. Really, the only complaint I have is like, you know, I thought I would wake up today and feel great. Not really. I don't know. I mean, I thought there would be some sort of, like, pleasant afterglow where you just feel good about yourself for a few days after. My knowledge impact your endogenous levels of serotonin and the signaling that is generally involved in. But cannot say I've looked into it too much. I don't know if it desensitizes them. I don't know if the desensitization would only happen if you use it chronically, or, you know, that's a thing that can happen with a single dose. Yeah, but it's also a thing that, you know, you really have to block your schedule off for. Like, I would say it's fun, but not, like, fun in the way that, like, you're having a bad worse. And what does that feel like? What's it like to feel blank? What does stress feel like? And just, you know, have whatever happens, happens, and, you know, sit with that versus having to try to explain it to somebody. But, you know, the clinical trial is a clinical trial, and it has its own requirements, and it has its own goals, and its own questions that it wants to answer, so... you just sort of play ball with that. Not being outside for the duration is a shame. Yeah, I remember during it just thinking, like, my god, I wish I could just walk around outside right now. But they did have, like, a big nature scene painting up on the wall and some tree or other potted in the corner. And my god, that would be pretty good. It was 25 milligrams. 25 milligrams per kilogram is too much. And it's very strange. It's like you're going under anesthesia because you're just sort of there and your brain is mostly the same and your thoughts are mostly the same and you're just waiting for something to happen. Oh, God damn it. It's also very strange because they just dispense the psilocybin out from, like, terms, then, you know, have fun, I guess. But also, I'm just saying that with hindsight from it being a very positive experience overall, so who knows? You'd be feeling great when you accidentally run someone over in the excavator. Excavator, even. Eh. What am I doing with this chain? Get rid of that. Yeah, and then you'd just be hit with the sense that, like, wow, what just happened there is beautiful. And that would probably not go over great with your defense attorney. No, you wouldn't understand! In that moment, it was truly a beautiful thing that I did when I ran that man over with this giant piece of construction equipment. Well, that's what I described. The construction thing? Guy dying while under the influence. You know, I also had a lot of thoughts about that. Like, I bet this is a lot like what dying is like. That same sort of just dreamlike sensation of having parts of you just slowly disappear, except it's just incredibly blissful. Which I guess is why they give it to, like, cancer patients and people that are terminally ill and then found that it improves their outlook and acceptance of death, because you know, you sort of feel it. I assume. I mean, having never died, I can't really tell you, but... Oh no, I had the eco-death thing, don't worry. Been there. Done that. Described it, but like, when it just gives you this sensation that your soul is being ripped apart, it's nothing but just blissful and beautiful and this wonderful sensation where you're just broken down into just your most basic awareness. I don't know, it is so hard to that brief period of time, it's like, you know, you have achieved nirvana and you cease to be, and that's totally okay. Because the rest of it doesn't matter for a bit. is what the trial people get, I guess. Although I do wonder what they would have done if I just, like, took them and then got up and left. It's like, sorry, I'm gonna go somewhere now. I guess at some point they probably call security to, like, forcibly bring me back or something, but... a person high on drugs babble about stuff that they could never possibly understand. But, you know, she ultimately made some other comment like, you know, let's make the most of this while it's still in you. And kind of realized, like, yeah, I guess that's fair. General theme of things being profound and wonderful, but also you would probably not want to listen to just going about your day because you'd find it incredibly boring. It's... So, I can do my best to explain it. You will never understand unless you've done it and you've been there, I think is, like, the caveat. It's like a place that you go, and it is really not a place that you could go unless pleasant and beautiful and wonderful and blissful it all is. Yeah, you know, it's just the bare minimum of, and then just constantly throws great feelings and the sense that you understand more about the world and yourself than you've ever felt before. If any of that makes sense. And it probably doesn't. And even if it does, you know, I mean, I feel pretty much the same that I felt prior to doing it. But I guess we'll see what it does in the long haul. To this sort of thing, then, you know, if there's an opportunity to do it, and an opportunity to do it safely, like the clinical trial that I had, you know, go for it. And the clinical trial that I have is also being run in multiple other hospitals and states and everything, not just in Baltimore. I might ring fit later, but I just ate sort of recently, like an hour ago, so planking right now does not feel all that tempting. I'm assuming this doesn't... Oh, did that hit him? Maybe. Gotta make your butt look good for when you have an out-of-the-body or out-of-body experience from below. Yeah, maybe. God, the way that you interpret your body, though, is very strange. Which I guess is nice. Suppose better than the alternative. Like, the brief glimpses I got, I was, you know, happy with. And I wore extra flowy clothing, which I have to say, good choice me, because that really helped. Every time I would go to the bathroom, I would just bop down the hallway with a massive grin on my face, and just the sensation of clothing brushing past you was very... I don't know. psilocybin and treatment-resistant depression, and I died. Oh, god damn it. Why was I not going? That's fine, whatever. Also, I don't know why you think I didn't. Go away. Glad I could feel how it feels to be on shrooms. Very pleasant thought. I would like to feel that way about other things. You know, just existing day to day, but who knows? Oh, they're not spawning in. Yeah, sounds more fun than depression. I'll say. You know, and you definitely have the sense during it, like, my god, this is exactly what I needed. You know, even if it's only something that happens for a couple hours. We'll just have to see if it moves the needle long term. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I kind of have the opposite feeling sometimes about it. Like, wow, that was great, and insightful, and meaningful, and wonderful. But also, you know, I was under the influence of drugs, so it doesn't necessarily make the day-to-day crap any less real. You know, if anything, it's just you have this knowledge that, you know, that was a temporary induced experience that is probably not emblematic of what life is like as a whole, but be nice if you could just exist in that state, but who knows. All your thoughts are a result of what's happened to you as a person. Yeah, I could see that. You know, it really does feel like how you perceive yourself, or whatever's left of yourself during the experience, is like sort of your ideal kind of form, in a way. Free of all of the negative stuff that just builds up on it over the years in response to whatever kind of life stressors or expectations or any of that. Incredible experience. I loved it. Oops. Okay, that came out. It's still very striking to me just how, you know, spiritual the whole thing ends up feeling, even if you're not at all religious or generally spiritual or have any sort of connection or belief in anything supernatural or any of that otherwise. Just the state that it puts you in, and the fact that all of these thoughts and all of these perceptions are just in your own brain, things that you didn't even think were in there. So much of it is just very weird and indescribable, but not a negative way. Oh crap, that's gonna hit me. But yeah, just like all of that, I guess, is in you, and maybe in every brain. You know, like evolutionarily, who knows what the point of it ever would have been, but you know, just the fact that it is really pretty incredible. Due to mental illness or whatever else that's not induced via drugs or something that they're able to control, because, you know, when you just anxious everything. It's gotta be hell. Why did they give me so much water? I was thirsty and they had a fridge. They had, oh god, what was the brand? It's the one in the slightly weirdly shaped bottles. Nobody's peeing. I was a lot yesterday, but that's drugs for you. Excuse me. I mean, it didn't make me hungry or anything, but just how heightened every single sensory experience was, I bet food would be incredible. Home. Maybe next time. Anyway, what's up, chat? Sorry. It's true. But, you know. You too could try it one day, I guess. And patents disgustingly on the idea of using psilocybin in conjunction with psychotherapy as like an all-day thing. And some of the patent stuff includes like, oh, we're patenting the idea of having psilocybin being used in conjunction with like a room that has muted colors and soft lighting and whatever. You know, it's like somebody trying to patent the idea of having a therapy couch. You know, experience the psychological benefits of psilocybin and depression without necessarily needing to, you know, clear your schedule and ideally make it more accessible to people and safer for use in people who otherwise should probably not have psychedelics because of predisposition to certain that maybe the journal will accept. No, it's not MS Paint. It's... Is it this one? Yeah, it's... Don't judge it too harshly. I know it's not anything special. But that's a stained cortical neuron in the background that I turned into like a fancy mandala pattern, and then I drew the mouse in the front and the little mushrooms in the body and all. There are a lot of parallels. You have that sort of fractal shape spinning in your field of vision, you know, pretty much the entire time as it kicks off. You have this sensation that, like, your eyes are seeing things as they really are for the first time in your life, or like the first time since you were a child or something like that. You know, and college I bought an Intuos 4, one of the Wacom ones, and I didn't really use it very much. I still have it. I left the stylus sitting on my desk for a while, exposed to the sunlight, so all the plastic and rubber that makes up the grip and everything is all kind of turning into goo. But I also have a Surface Book, and I just drew it and painted. I don't know. Had these dreams of being, like, good at art, but just never had the motivation to bother to practice or really do anything to really get much better at it. But the sensation of creating things and, you know, just making something or like blank document is now a thing, and you did that, you know, and you just get sucked into it for hours at a time, like how I'd work on the hold-on screens for like, I don't know, 8-10 hours a day when you really just have the urge to make something like that. And you just do. How did the trip go? It was incredible in every possible way, and it transcends any kind of description I could ever give it. You know, you're either there, and you know what it's like, you know what it does to you, and you know the place. You could only really understand when you're going through it. But it was just wonderful and blissful. Everything about it was beautiful, and glad I did it, even if it doesn't necessarily fix my depression in any sort of meaningful way. Honestly stumbled onto something incredible, and you're just so grateful that somebody could have given you that experience. Because it is nothing other than just pure, unbridled bliss and appreciation for just the world and existence in general. Yeah, they had a playlist that I listened to. Not like a written language, or it didn't really seem to feel that way as much as it just felt like your thoughts are just in a different language, or they're like encoded differently. You know, unless they have somebody who can show them what it's like, or, you know, something like that, they will just And I think also all the research that I've been doing on psilocybin gave it some sort of personal ability to resonate with me as well. You know, all the reading that you do about it, brain slice. So I wonder what the duration of the psychedelic experience is like when you're having psilocybin and you're metabolizing that yourself versus just having the active ingredient. Sorry, I'm not a chemist. You have to use, like, normal names for. Reading back in the chat, would I say I had a stone feeling on it? Like being wildly impaired. It is nothing like that. It's entirely different. You don't. You know, like, if I tried to do something, I'm sure it would be not my best work or anything like that, but you know, or at least that, from my experiences and the dose that I was given, you just sort of cease to be taking the mushroom at all. So I'm sure that helped quite a bit. It's 5 pills. 5 milligram pills of psilocybin. And it's really a shame that it's as controlled as it is, because A, honestly, I feel like in my case it was harmless and fast. The way that you have to keep track of every single amount that you use and then report back about it, it just does not seem really feasible to do that unless you're just in a research setting. I mean, I'm not really in a rush to do it again right now because it was a lot. Yeah, it went well. It went just incredibly well. It was aggressively positive. Beautiful understanding and any sort of just blissful, loving emotion you can imagine, you feel at its maximum intensity, and that's all there is. And it's unlike anything else. No, I'm not doing it again in 2 weeks. That was it. That's the only dose they're giving me. How long did it last? I was there for 8 hours. It probably lasted... yeah, like 6 or 7, I'd say. It's kind of hard. Honestly, like, going to the bathroom multiple times is kind of the only indication that I had that any time at all was really passing. Because it just feels like you're out of time. You know, those sort of limitations just don't apply when you're really hallucinating a bunch. But, like, when I would get up and go to the bathroom, I would... and God knows what time it is. Yeah, also therapists are kind of used to people not necessarily jiving with their style and switching to somebody else. That's kind of the point. If your therapy is not making you feel any better, you should tell them. Don't be afraid of hurting their feelings, because, you know, that's sort of their job. And also, you could just take solace in them thinking like, oh, well, that person's crazy, so it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong, they're just nutso. Maybe they don't think that, I don't know. Never been a therapist. Yeah, I mean, I had a therapist for 3 years, and I left last September. And felt like a massive screw-up, like I totally let him down, I didn't do enough work, I didn't try hard enough. I'm still miserable and sad, and it's all my fault, and the person that tried to help me get out of it for years and years, you know, did their best, and it's on me, but, you know, that feeling fades, and... You know, if you feel like it's not being a productive experience, then you don't have to keep doing it. It's not a personal failing on your part, it's just how it goes. And I just paid that therapist the last $500 that I owed him from sessions I never paid back. Back when my insurance lapsed. And these are the claims that my insurance rejected when I tried to backdate them. So he's gonna wonder, like, oh, my patient just paid me a bunch of money out of nowhere, but okay. I thought they were dead. Am I unusually positive? To be fair, I feel like I've said that sort of thing about therapy before, but thanks, I guess. I was pretty sad for most of today, so don't worry. What'd you buy? Wait, pre-ordered? Gonna go to the GameStop midnight release for that dress? You wanna buy insurance? AA batteries? What does a therapist try to do to help you over the course of years? I don't know. I feel like they... I don't know, every therapist is different, every approach is different, everything that people are taught in is different, either from, like, cognitive behavioral therapy to the other one that I forget the name of. Is that like DBT? I don't remember. I think it's that, like dialectical behavioral therapy. You know, what they do is different based on their training. I stopped going to mine because A, the copays and everything were starting to add up and it was getting very stressful. And video appointments during COVID were not helpful, and I don't want to stare at myself while I'm being sad over a camera while the connection cuts out like 3 times a session. And I was just finding myself feeling worse and worse after every therapy appointment because I would just sit there and dwell on all the stuff that sucks, and it never felt like it got any better, and I just had a very casual, conversational relationship with my therapist. So, like, we could talk about things from New Jersey, because we're both from roughly the same spot, but also that didn't really feel beneficial to really working out any problems, and ultimately just quit. I think one of my therapists tried CBT, but like for one session and then never followed up on it, or then she had to deliver a baby or something, and I got switched to another therapist and we never went back to any of it. It'd be cool if they tried giving you CBD for depression. I don't think it would do anything. Was the therapist supportive in bringing back the main channel stream? I guess. I mean, he's supportive generally. Sans just when I'm like, I want to die, in which case he's not, but other than that, he's generally pretty supportive all the time. Is it okay to break up with your therapist over text? You can. Your therapist will probably want to have like a wrap-up sort of session, especially if you've been working with them for a bit. So be prepared for them asking for something like that. Hello. What happened to fitness? I ate semi-recently, so I haven't worked out since Friday. I was busy over the weekend, and I was busy up until now, having my ego dissolved on magic mushrooms. Maybe I'll do it today, I don't know. I'm still kind of exhausted in all honesty, but I know I should get back to it. Oh no! I still have the mushroom motivation. I don't know. Maybe. I wouldn't call it motivation. I mostly just want to lie down. It's a lot of work. Oops. But I'll see. If I do it, I may or may not stream it. Yeah, no, I felt great when I did it for a while. You know, whether or not that's a matter of exercising a bunch or just your brain having like a good month, I could not tell you. I'm sure the exercise had something to do with it, but everything is so much work all the time. I just want to be a brain floating in a jar of pure psilocybin for the rest of my natural existence. Is that so much to ask? I would imagine you could probably build a tolerance for it. I mean, honestly, you could build up a tolerance for pretty much anything that's neurochemical. Because eventually your body just downregulates the receptors that are doing it because they're just getting activated so frequently that it just doesn't need to keep that many around. You know, and like trying to utilize something that would then, you know, alter gene transcription or any of that receptor internalization. It's just playing with too many factors and is just not feasible to do, I don't think. But I would imagine the same way that, you know, serotonergic antidepressants sort of stop working at a certain point, or you have to adjust the dose or take a different kind or something like that. Probably could happen to you with psilocybin, just due to the sheer amount of activation of the serotonergic system that you're creating. Can't you take more? I mean, you could, I guess. I mean, without the psilocybin in your system, you'll probably just feel like shit. Because you'd have, you know, reduced the serotonergic signaling, I would imagine, with your own endogenous levels of serotonin, which would also probably decrease, in addition to receptors being desensitized. But this is me just spitballing, I don't actually know. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of chemicals that are similar to serotonin or psilocybin. I mean, psilocybin is metabolized to psilocin, and psilocin is effectively just serotonin. You know, it activates serotonin receptors with a similar affinity to serotonin itself. So there are a number of compounds that have some similar properties. Or certain ones that are more biased toward other serotonin receptors. Yeah, I'm fine, I guess. Same old. Except for the mushroom thing. You know, that little thing. God, it felt so good. Just walking down that hallway back and forth. Go to the bathroom. It's just pure bliss with every single step. Every time you see a person pass by you in the hallway, it's just joy. Just want to look at them and tell them how great you're currently feeling and how thankful you are that they exist. Oh, drugs. Oh, I don't know what I do now. I'm not like in a rush to do it again, because it's a lot. But if I wanted to do it again, I don't exactly know what I would do. I had the experience compared to Puyo. It's like a chain that just doesn't stop popping, and it pops for like 5 hours. And it's incredible to watch it just keep going, just in awe that you could ever produce such a thing. Yeah, I mean, I've looked. It's apparently not super difficult to grow your own. But... found people in DC that sell it, but also... who knows if it's any good. I don't know if it's decriminalized here, or in DC. I figure it's not. I mean, it could ruin lives, I don't know. It hasn't ruined mine yet, but... Everyone is different. But, you know, it's something to experience, and I'm glad that I experienced it, because it was nothing short of incredible, with honestly no negative effects so far. So, you know. Sure, that's not the case for everything, but I guess there is a role for drugs. I say as if that's a new, shocking, original thought. Becoming less of a square. Oh, you have no idea. That's okay though, neither do I. But yeah, another thing is like... Oh yeah. That's right, the square hole. I haven't thought about that in ages. But yeah, like, growing up, it's just beaten into your head over and over that, like, you know, drugs and altered perceptions and all that are just for losers and burnouts and weirdos. And, you know, you don't want to be one of them. And it just leaves you with this feeling during the experience that, like, wait, I could have done this so much longer ago. You know, if you weren't just constantly being told that, you know, it's for bad people, or people with loose morals, or anything else other than just, like, an incredibly, exceedingly, indescribably beautiful experience. You know, there's really nothing bad about it. Did Dare have a mascot? Oh, I guess. I love that the internet has just made me look at this, and then my first thought is, I wonder how much porn exists of this thing. I'm sure the answer is a lot. Oh, no. Do I want to do ring fit? I mean, I don't. Not really. Let me go to the bathroom 6 times and I'll think about it. Do I have to do ring fit? Press any key. I guess. I guess. I don't want to. I really don't. But guess I'll do it. Yeah, my chiseled abs. God, I was lying down on that therapy couch while I was taking the psilocybin, and I was coming out of it and was just stunned by how much my ribs stick out. Just like the bottom ribs, just like a lump popping out through the fabric. Am I skinny? I mean, I don't think so, but that's eating disorders for you. Scale said today I was 158, which is slightly lower than it usually is. Oh, come on, Joy-Con, connect. Yeah, but maybe my ribs just stick out. Big ol' rib cage. Let's get out my workout stuff. Get out the yoga mat. Where's the yoga mat? It's over here. Da 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 da. Oops. Where my glasses end up? What did I say? Double lewd clippy emote. Oh, I'm talking about removing a couple ribs. I'm good. I'll make do with what I've got. At least I'm healthy, I guess. They've had to take my blood pressure for that psilocybin study a whole bunch of times, and sometimes it's very high, and other times it's normal. So I don't know. I have a family history of hypertension, so I figure it's just a matter of time until my heart explodes. Whoa, yeah. Kickstart my heart, hope it never stops. Whoa. Yeah. Baby. Oh no, look who's back. Why am I doing this? Cannot believe you bullied me into doing Ring Fit. When all I want to do is lie in bed and watch YouTube and eat ice cream. And this is like diametrically the opposite. Where'd that hair tie go? Man, I have to get a new debit card. I went to a Starbucks drive-thru and paid with my debit card, and the person at the window said, like, "Oh, sorry, our portable credit machine does not work. Do you mind if I take your card inside?" And I told her, yes, sure. And she did, gave me my order, and then I never got my card back. And I didn't realize until days later that it, I guess, is still in that Starbucks. And I called, and they said, "Oh, if we have it, it's in our safe, but it'll take a little bit to open it and check. I'll call you back in like 3 minutes." That was like 3 days ago, and they've never called me back, so whatever. I've already canceled it. I just have to go and get a new one. Well, Can't wait to do this. I said without a hint of sarcasm. Can't wait to plank. God, these levels I'm on right now are miserable. Oh, no, Band-Aids. It's like taking my vitamins. When I was a kid, I would get Flintstone vitamins and I would stick them in my cheek and then leave them there until I got to kindergarten, and then I'd spit them out because they were gross. I mean, I feel like I just ate, but I guess it was 3 hours ago. Like a hardened patient in prison. Yeah, there you go. This purple chalky lump that looks vaguely like Fred Flintstone. Refuse to put that in my body. You say it's good for me, man, but I know what's good for me. It doesn't come from the Stone Age. I never had the gummy Flintstones, so I don't know. I just had the gross chalky ones. And I mean, I ostensibly grew without them. Why am I doing this? I so very much don't want to. I like how the adventure icon is just like, hey, it's the game you bought. Remember the box? That's me. 209. Oh, I should get some water. The levels on this last map are not fun. Let me open up this window. Get some cool air. Yep, fall over. I feel fine. Oh, Tip is dying. No, it's fine for now. Sure. Take it away, Tip. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alternate bringing your knees up to touch the ring con.
No, I've already turned it down when I started
Try
again.
To raise your knees up.
I think I was at level 25. I've been doing it at level 23 for the last 3 times.
All right, good.
Next is the back straightening
stretch. Heel lift stretch. Bring the insides of your ankles up toward the ring con.
Okay.
Focus on keeping your knees out.
Also, I found out that a lot of the levels that I haven't unlocked
last time
that I thought were like new game plus content.
Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big step forward and drop your hips.
That I never went to town and started. So I did a few of them.
Don't let your knees move too far forward.
So now I know what that mystery's about.
Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead of you.
Ah, my toes.
Let's do one more of each.
No, they're not all planking.
Yes, just
it's
like
that. It's like,
that.
hey, do the slap back thing for 2 minutes.
Raise the ring con above your head and lean to the side. Be sure to keep your lower back straight.
Some people that have the world record were pretty fit.
Begin to lean. Let's do one more of each. Great job.
Thank you. I'm already tired. Great. That's why I'm on World 7. Because I had to do that. Wait, that's at 94. Why is that at 94? I think if I come out and go back in, it'll say something. Can't wait. I lied. Oops, not that. I am not looking forward to this one. Let's not start with just the gym. Oh, I've done the rest of these. So. Ah! 6 minutes. 30 calories. That'll be fun. Probably means there's not a lot of just easy running bits. Just a lot of nonsense garbage. Yay! At least Ring's happy. At least one of us.
Right on. Doing great. Doing great.
Also, you're doing great.
You did it.
Oh no, I'm being slowly blended by the fan. Oh. Apparently not. What would this feel like on mushrooms? I would probably fall on my face and laugh about it the entire time.
Wow. That's a big one. Keep at it. Score!
There, I'm done for the day. Oh boy. Love to boss rush.
Overhead hip.
Can't believe you all bullied me into doing this.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, good. 1, 2, 1. Use a full range of motion. Maximum effect.
Oh, I shouldn't have eaten.
Halfway there. 20 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, good. 1, 10 more. 1, 2, 5 more. Flawless. Amp guard.
Yeah, I know.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
Anyway, chat, this goes by a lot faster for me if we talk, so feel free to just talk about anything in the chat.
Mountain climber.
Oh, let's get one of these out of the way. Oh. Oops.
Move super energetically. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Pull your knees straight to your chest. Right, left, halfway there. Right, left,
only half?
10 more. Right, left, right. 5 more. Left, right, left. You made it! Stand up. No need to rush though.
Open this window. Slightly more. Let in the sirens. Whew. Excuse me.
You should feel it in your stomach.
Let's push
when
this
you
right into the
breathe
food
out.
belly.
Be sure to stay hydrated. Thigh press.
I've done so many thigh presses.
Okay, let's move. Crush it with the inside of your thigh. Well done.
Yeah, I'm back to doing ring fit. This is the
Fantastic. Excellent.
4th day
Awesome.
in about a week and a half.
Fantastic. Excellent. Very nice. Good job. Keep it up. All right.
And go
Nicely
grocery
done.
shopping.
Nice.
Listen to me do
Amazing.
ring fit.
Yes.
I mean, if you just want somebody like out of breath in your ear, then yeah, have fun.
Very nice.
Oh, I should probably turn the microphone gain up, huh?
Wonderful. Great.
I'll do that in a bit.
Perfect. Increase your pace. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Good job.
Is it pretty good?
All right. 5 more.
So
Okay.
not mind talking quieter.
Nice. Neat. You missed. The enemy's disoriented. Now's our
I
chance.
think the game is too loud. Let me turn this up. Boop.
This will focus on working your legs.
It's such a stupid exercise. There's like a rhythm you can kind of get into, and eventually you just
And
lose it.
guard.
And then you're stuck. Whew.
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arm.
Yes, Green. You don't have arms or a stomach, so I don't know how you know what any of those words mean.
You've got this.
I hate these.
Overhead bend.
Okay.
Okay, let's
These take
move.
forever.
Try this to work your core.
Ah, my
Very
core.
Nice. Amazing. Yes. Yes. All right. Awesome. Fine work. Amazing. Excellent.
Also, can't really read the chat like this all that well.
Okay. Good job. Wonderful.
Well, I guess I can shower after this.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Although it'll mostly just make me hungry for more food that I don't have because I didn't go grocery shopping.
Great. Sharp. Great. Nice. Okay. Nicely done. Neat. Amazing. Nice. Let's keep going. Well done. You got it. Keep it up. Come on.
Yes, Spring.
Fantastic. Well done. 5 more. Excellent.
God, these just go.
Fine work. 3. You got it. Very nice. 1 left. Nice. Excellent. Keep
Curse to live
squeezing.
in the form of Ring. Is that the plot? Do you beat the game and then we find out Ring is like just some
Push it.
spirit?
Take a break if you
It's
need.
like Midna at the end of Twilight Princess or something.
Knee lift. Move super energetically. Right. Left.
Oh no, it's some anime
Left.
girl in a skin
Right.
suit.
Left. Right.
That's what Ring is this entire
Right.
time.
Left. Be sure to bring those knees up. Left. Right. 20 more. Halfway there.
Ta-da! They were right, that was 6 minutes.
Tough one.
Whew. Turn the heat
Now
down.
turn your exercise into experience points with a
I already have the
victory
window wide
pose.
open, but... Yeah, I know.
Charge your squat power, but don't overextend yourself. Release victory!
140.
Lightly cover the IR motion camera with the pad of your right thumb. as
Who's
shown.
talking to me?
Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Oh, that looks like a lot. Oh god! We have concluded that your heart is exploding.
Ah.
Da 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 da. I think Drago, the villain, is actually the one who hurts deep down most of all. Oh, shut up, Ring. I'm very sore, or have been, historically.
You did it!
That's true suffering.
Right on.
Oh, no! Wait, can I go back? Oh, it's too much.
Yay!
Yay!
Still got a ways to go, but I believe in you.
Wait, I have a ways to go? Why am I even running? They have conveyor
Just a
belts.
little more.
I feel like the people on the airports that walk on the moving sidewalks. If I were them, I would have put a medal down here. Oh. Well, that's proof I didn't design this game.
Good.
Da-da-da.
Score!
I mean, it feels like a place where a game designer would hide something. It's the same as, like, hiding something behind a waterfall. It's just what you do. Oh no, my $9.
Okay, let's select the skills.
Sure.
Overhead hip shake. Shake your hips. One.
I hate how they're all that far apart.
1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 1. You're not to bend your lower back when you raise your arm. Halfway there.
Like, the things that hit free targets should also hit all of these.
1, 2, 5.
But no, they're too far away.
Excellent. Abdomen.
God, that's just jostling up everything in my stomach.
You should feel it in your stomach, not your arm.
Is it counterintuitive if I do a thing of Ring Fit and then I just eat ice cream afterwards?
Lucky break. Select a skill.
Well... If they powered it up, I mean I have to. I hate you, planks. Oh god. Can't wait to have a bad time. Calibrate.
Okay, let's go. Inhale and raise your glutes. Great!
Ah, my glutes.
Okay! Awesome! All right! Nice! Nice! Amazing! Great! Wonderful! Well done! Sharp! Very nice! Fantastic! Fantastic! Perfect!
7, 8,
Neat!
9, maybe?
Nicely done! Fine! Increase your pace! Yes! Yes! Neat! Well done! Great! Good! Good! Okay! Well done! Yes! Yes! 3! Come on! 1 left! You may
Okay.
stand up. No need to rush.
I hate you planks. Well, I did them.
Keep squeezing.
Okay. Why is it so warm in here? Make the air even colder. No, not again.
Be sure to stay hydrated.
It's fine, whatever. If I spend more time
Warrior 2.
doing it, that's just more active minutes. Even if it's not the most effective thing, who cares?
Slowly. Open your chest when you rotate out your upper arm. Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
Could go for that ice cream right now. Too bad there's another 50 minutes.
Imagine opening your collarbone to the right and the left. Perfect!
Thank you.
Ab guard!
It was.
With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
Oh god, I'm already sweating so much.
You've got this.
Yeah, why the hell not? I hate myself, let's do it.
Move super energetically. Left, right, left, right, left, right. This exercise uses muscles all over your body. Left, halfway there. Right, left, 10 more. Right, left, right. 5 more. Left, right, left. You made it! Stand up. No need to rush, though.
11 minutes. I guess that's a start.
Feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
How do I get that exercise? Shooting high beams.
Excellent. Now select the skill.
You have paper-thin walls and floors, so this game doesn't work out for you.
Side rest.
Well, you're supposed to work out for the game, not the other way around, so I see your problem.
Okay, let's go. You can exercise your lower body while sitting.
Ow.
Good job. Keep it up. Excellent.
I don't like how the foot just inflates at the very end.
Excellent. Okay. Amazing.
It's just filling with the
Fantastic.
fluid.
Well done.
Now I have to go together.
Awesome.
Podiatrist to drain my foot.
Yes!
That's a sentence.
Fine work! Good job! Great! Very nice! Fantastic! Neat! Challenge yourself! Okay! Good job! Okay! You got it! Great! Fantastic! Fine work! All right! Excellent! Keep it
Oh,
up!
so much sweat.
You made it! Stand up. No need to rush, though.
Yeah, I know. I've done so many ad guards, you really don't have to show me. I want to get a bunch of statues of my character and then she just beats everyone up.
A tough one, but you can do it.
Debatable. Did I do the squishy thing? Yeah, I did.
Evolved crescent lunge pose.
More into a devolved crescent lunge pose myself.
Slowly twist to the left. This pose can be challenging.
God, some of the music that they had me listen to when I was doing this psilocybin thing was so very much like Breath of the Wild overworld music. It was nice though.
Okay, let's switch sides. Don't
Added
forget
to that,
switch
like,
legs.
important mystical journey feeling where you're the main character. Kind of
Focus
sense.
on your phone.
But it was real. Kind of. Oops. Yay.
Great job. Go drink some water.
Is there a market online for selling your own sweat?
Victory!
Is there like a website that facilitates that? This is Ring Fit Adventure. Oh, that's gonna be a lot.
All right.
Heard you want to stop? No. $65. I guess there are more levels after that. Yeah, so this isn't done because I didn't do this battle gym. So the things are on the map, but they don't have the checks on them, and they're not the normal levels, they're the mini games, so I just never notice.
Check the enemy's color.
Yeah, I'm at the
and
last
select
world.
a skill.
Sure, I guess.
Overhead hip check. Shake your hips. 1, 2, 1.
It's the big one doing planks, but I think I'll take
Good. 1, 2.
maybe a couple more turns off.
1, 2, 1, 2. Halfway there. 20 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. 10 more. Good. 1. 5 more. 2.
Just the B rank, so the amount of turns don't matter.
You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out. Lucky break.
I'm just killing a bird with my
Skill
hips.
and attack. Thigh press. Overhead bend.
I go to a nature preserve and kill
Okay,
everything.
let's go. Lower the ring con as you breathe out. Great! Sharp! Excellent! Nice! Good job! Okay! Take that!
Great, more turns.
Knee lift. Move super energetically.
Crush that bird to death with my foot. Take that, nature. Fine.
Okay, let's go. This will work your glutes. Well done. 20 more.
That's so many.
Fantastic. Awesome. Fine work. Amazing. Okay. Nicely done. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Great. Keep it up. Neat.
7.
Excellent. Nice. Fantastic. Very nice.
Go.
Perfect. Oh, increase your pace. Very nice. Okay.
I hate it.
Very nice. Fantastic. Neat. Okay. 5 more. Keep it up. Well done. You got it. Come on. One left. You made it.
Oh, and then they vomit on me.
Skill and
Gross.
good luck. Front press.
I hate planks.
Okay, let's move. Bend your knees slightly as you do this exercise. Okay. Well done. Wonderful. Fine work.
Every
Fantastic.
45 minutes
Yes. Yes.
of hell.
Great. Wonderful. All right. Neat. Keep it up. Okay.
I like how the fists turn into fireballs.
Nice.
It's kind of cool,
Perfect.
I guess.
Excellent. Amazing. Good.
God, planks are the worst. Oh, you powered down my thigh press. That's fine, whatever. I'll still do it.
Okay, let's go. Engage your abs and look at your legs. Very nice. Great. Amazing. Fantastic.
God, there's
Excellent.
sweat getting in my eye.
Great.
Gross.
Great. Nice. Awesome.
Last time I did this, Friday,
All right.
I did not sweat nearly as much.
All right. Nicely done.
Your workout doesn't make your hair do that, but you have to pull it back first.
Fantastic.
I have to get a high ponytail, or else it doesn't work.
Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. Challenge yourself. Very nice. Great. Yes. Yes. Nice. Great. All right. Keep
Is
it
that
up.
like half?
Fine work. Okay. Good job. You made it.
Exercise.
No need to rush though.
They should put an update so this part counts as time
Feel it in your
and
stomach.
reclaim like
not
5
your
to 10
arm.
seconds every workout.
Don't push it. Take a break if you need to.
Too late.
Overhead arm twist.
At least this one's relatively easy.
Twist your arm.
I don't know if this counts as exercise.
Good. 1, 2.
I guess you're technically moving, but-
2, 1. Good. 1. Extend your spine like you're reaching up. Good. 1. Halfway there. 20 more. Good.
Mountain climbers? I don't think so.
Shake your hips. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Move so your hips.
Oh, I don't know if I can get a whole hour in.
1, 2, 1.
I'll try.
Halfway there. 20 more. 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 1. 10 more. 1. Good.
Oh, this is just stressful. Or not stressful.
Excellent.
Strenuous.
Abgar.
No. But if it's the difference between not working out and working out, this is infinitely better.
A tough one, but you can do it. Move super energetically. Left, right,
Hoping to finish
left,
with the yellow one.
right, left, right. This will work your glutes. Left, right, halfway there. Left, right, 10 more. Right, left, right, left. 5 more. Right, left, left. You made it! Stand up. No need to rush, though.
Oh, but I'm tired. Oh, there it is.
Keep squeezing.
But how do you do these exercises if you don't have the ring? It's impossible.
No selected skills. Side press.
And the worst thing is, the enemy
Okay,
gyms
let's go.
don't even tell you what your heart rate is.
Okay.
You can't even see how much it works you.
Yes! Yes! Awesome! Nice! Okay!
Well, it's fine.
Warrior 2 pose. Twist slowly. Imagine opening your collarbones to the right and the left. Okay, let's switch sides. Don't forget to switch legs.
Oh god, there's another 40 minutes. Ah, go!
Twist slowly. Make sure your forward knee does not bend inward. Perfect!
Don't heal him.
Good.
Okay.
That'll keep you going.
Do I have the overhead hip shake? God damn it! I could do more planks, but I really don't want to.
Press. Okay, let's go. Press in on the ring on it. Breathe out. Excellent. Good job. Sharp. Fine work.
I'll see if I can get to an hour. I want to, just because that's the arbitrary goal that I've been setting,
Well
but
done. Keep
I'm
it
very
up.
tired already.
Great. Amazing.
But we'll see.
Yes.
Gotta
Yes.
get better somehow.
Perfect. Okay. Nicely done. That was amazing.
Ta-da! I hate this game. And now it's gonna be like, hey, what if you did that again? Cause screw you. I just got the 90% or more. No. unlock this and then proceed to never ever use it. Oh boy. I wonder which thing I haven't done for this. Oh. I don't know. Looks like I did them all. Did anything not have a check mark? Where are my glutes?
Ah,
Those glutes are so inspiring. There's something here I didn't do. But I did everything on this side. I did everything on this side. Well, I have no idea then. Let's see. Oh. No. Oh, God. Okay. I'll do another gym that's just work. Ugh. I hate you video games.
okay, let's move. This will target your back. Excellent. Amazing. Okay. Nice.
Well, it hasn't even been 20 minutes.
Excellent. Nice. Amazing. Neat. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Good job.
Now it has.
Keep it up. All right. Fine work. Fantastic. Great.
I'm not feeling an hour, but I'll at least do half an hour. I'll see.
Fantastic. Nicely done. Great. Wonderful. Very nice. 5 more. Okay. Sharp. Great.
Like, there's no break in between any of these, and it sucks.
Good.
There's no, like, easy running bits or anything.
Fantastic. Sharp. One left. Right on. Flawless. Overhead arm spin.
Ugh, my arms.
Rotate the ring con around. Turn. 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 Turn.
I don't know how it judges this.
Turn. Turn.
Like, what I'm doing for 100 is no different than what it gave me for 90.
Turn. 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 Stretch upward.
Shut up, Ring.
Turn.
Didn't ask you.
Turn. 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 Halfway there. Turn. Turn. 20 more. Turn. 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 Turn.
God,
Turn.
it just goes.
Turn. 10 more. Turn. 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 5 more. Turn. Turn.
At least the next one's easy.
You made it! Digress.
I might be disappointed how many calories. Oh god, not even 100. Ugh. I hate you, video games.
Okay, let's move. This will focus on working your legs. Good job! Nice! Awesome! Great! Neat! Alright! Fantastic!
Never ends.
Excellent!
I don't even remember how to do the next one.
Yes! Yes! Very nice! Okay!
Is that the air humping one?
Okay! Amazing! Well done! Keep it up! Fine work! Great! 5 more! Fantastic! Amazing! Great! 3! Good job! Nicely done! Fine work! 1 left! Okay! You made it!
Yeah.
Excellent.
I guess. Tip has a very defined butt.
Okay, let's move. Make a straight line from your shoulders to your knees.
I was thinking about straight, hang on. Oh, that's much easier.
Very nice. Wonderful.
This feels so ridiculous. 34?
Okay. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Excellent.
I feel like I'm not getting
Well done.
the points right on this.
All right. Nice. Nice. 5 more.
God, this looks so dumb. Why are you making me do this, Nintendo?
Okay. 3. Great. Amazing. Excellent.
Great. Can't wait to fall on my face. 1 second. Oh, water. If you stand on both legs, though, that's not even the tree pose, that's just standing up. Oops.
Slowly return to the starting position.
I only lost my balance once per each side,
Excellent.
so that's not the worst. I don't know, 92, who cares? Sure. Hey, what if you did the fitness gym again but did it better? No. God, are the only things that I haven't done for these just the fitness gyms? Oh, God. Oh, oops, I didn't... Okay, well, it only said 2 minutes, so how hard could this be? I wonder if it's 2 minutes based on the skills you currently have, or your level or something, or... if they just generally think it's always going to take 2 minutes. I assume it's based on the level, because they'd not be able to kill them as fast.
Move while focusing on your waist muscle.
I mean, I guess, yeah. This will kill it in like 2 hits.
Okay.
See, these are good.
Breathe out when you close your legs. Well done. Okay.
Just quick things that you can knock out. You don't have to worry about doing it for like 5 minutes straight.
Okay.
I say as if that's a lot of time.
Excellent.
I guess.
Move super energetically. Left, right, left, right, left, right. This will focus on working your legs.
Sure.
Two pose.
Shouldn't have done mountain climbers for that last one.
Twist slowly.
Kinda wish it told you how many enemies you'd be up against next so you can save the skills
Your upper arms.
for more efficient things.
Great hustle. Keep it up.
It's an A for 85. Maybe because it only took 4 turns, I don't know. Wow, great. Hey, we have a quest for you. It's called What If You Did That One Again, but slightly harder. Defeat within 10 turns, but I did that. There's a second run through this, I believe, after you beat the first pass-through, which I haven't done yet, but I'm on the last level, like 60% of the way through it. So I know.
Okay. Let's select the skill. Shake your
I mean, you can just go back and do the levels again whenever you want. I'm shaking it. Yeah, I noticed. Your responses were very fast. I was kind of surprised. Because I couldn't tell if you were replying to me or to somebody else. Because it was so quick at one point.
Move super energetically. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Guess.
Warrior 2 pose.
Again.
Twist slowly.
Yeah, what's it like living in the past? 4 seconds, that's an entire eternity.
Mountain climber.
of all the jokes you're missing out in that 4 seconds. You're missing out on in that 4 seconds. Go.
Move super energetically. Left, right, left, right, left, right. This exercise is also great.
Right.
You made it.
It's true. %, that's an S. You've done it. Great. Which of these haven't I done? Is it another goddamn battle gym? Fine. What, really? 2/3 of a second, huh? Where do you live? I mean, like, state-wise.
Front press. Okay, let's go.
Is it close to Maryland?
Bend your knees slightly as you do this.
In Maryland?
Excellent. All right. Great. Okay. Fantastic.
Oh no, she's in my bedroom.
All right. Perfect.
Not again!
Well done. Nicely done. Yes. Yes. Nice. Keep it up. Good job. Excellent. Very nice. Neat.
I think I'm just gonna go for half an hour. I am pretty tired.
Mountain climber.
So many mountain climbers.
Move super energetically. Left, right, left, right.
Well, maybe not that many mountain climbers. 5. Tim on drugs to do a full hour.
Side reps.
No! Tim on drugs to just fall asleep.
Okay, let's go.
Don't send me meth.
Engage your legs.
I'm perfectly capable of ruining my life without meth, don't worry. And I like having all the teeth in my mouth.
Okay. Good job. Well done. Fantastic. Nice. Excellent. Amazing. Neat. Sharp. Nice. Very nice.
Oh, no, there's one more. I guess I'll stand up.
Warrior 2 pose.
Guess I'll do more of these.
Twist slowly. Avoid bending the wrist of your ring contact.
I'm holding it.
That was amazing.
There's a minute and a half left for half an hour. Boop. Wow. No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll have that instead of the bend. Hey, what if you went back into town and then the robot said, hey, fight the same enemies again? Wouldn't that be funny? But that certainly wouldn't be what's gonna happen. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Fine. Hey, what if you did it again? Yeah, I have like 42,000 pineapple rings. I don't need another 500. I'll give you 500 just to end that. Hell, I'll give you 1,000. 10,000, I don't care.
Enemy's color, then select a skill.
Well, if I have to get a good rate ratio, I should just start making sure it's front-loaded with hundreds.
Okay, let's move. This exercise targets your leg. Good job!
Step on it 3 times!
Wonderful! Fine work! Got it! Good! That'll keep you going.
I guess. Ugh.
Overhead lunge twist. Okay, let's go! Be sure not to bend your lower back when you raise your arm. Fantastic! Amazing! Well done! Excellent! Okay! Keep it up! Yes! Yes! Neat! Amazing! Very nice!
This one goes.
All right!
I guess the one I replaced it with also just sort of went.
Great! Nice! Okay! Perfect! Great, let's pick up the pace.
Oh. Good sounds. Hip shimmy, hip shimmy, hip shimmy. Yay!
Overhead hip shake. Shake your hips. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 1.
Great. Wish they were all that easy.
Knee lift. Move super energetically. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Knee lifts can help with abdominal training as well.
Don't. Oh, never mind.
Mountain climber.
Can't even do a full hour.
Move super energetically. Left, right, left, right, left, right. This exercise uses
There.
Great job. Go drink some water.
Don't bite me. Did I have to get 90 or more? Wow. Just beat that out, apparently. I am tired. Game's gonna say, hey, good job. Burned 100 calories. We're all disappointed. Don't worry, game. I'm disappointed too. Let's close this window. There. That's some ring fit. 126 mountain climbers, 42 planks. That's fine. If you don't use your muscles, do they turn into fat? What? No? Well, that doesn't even make any sense. If you don't eat that steak, does it turn into ice cream? Like, no. Okay. Do my bones turn into fat? Okay. I'm gonna call it for now. And I'm tired. Gotta wipe down the mat. Oh, where'd my spray go? Oh, I use it to clean the bathroom. Rev up that shower. There. Plenty of people think eating fat makes you fat. I mean, it sort of does. In a way, I guess. More calorically dense than other things. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Well, off to the shower, I guess. Not gonna stream that though, sorry. Okay, bye.